What is the most hurtful thing a medical professional has ever said to you? I spent 9 months doing everything right. Changed my entire diet, walked 3 miles every single day, dropped from 280 pounds to 190. It wasn't just about losing weight. For the first time in years, I could actually sleep through the night. My back didn't hurt when I got out of bed. I stopped crying every time I looked in the mirror. 2 years ago, my doctor told me I was pre-diabetic and needed to act fast or I'd be on insulin for life. So I did everything he said. Cut out soda completely, started meal prepping on Sundays, bought one of those step counters and made sure I hit 10,000 steps every day. My coworkers at the office started asking what my secret was. I was so proud walking into that appointment, wore jeans I hadn't fit into since high school, brought a notebook with all my food logs from the past 9 months, every single meal written down. When they called my name, I practically bounced into the exam room. The nurse took my blood pressure and said, "Wow, you look amazing." Asked me how I did it. I showed her my notebook and she flipped through it like she couldn't believe someone actually tracked everything that carefully. Dr. Williams came in 10 minutes later, didn't even look at me, just flipped open my chart and said, "Ah, so we've lost some weight." I nodded and told him over 90 pounds. He snapped on his gloves without making eye contact. "Let's not get too excited," he said. "You people tend to gain it back within a year anyway." I blinked, asked him what he meant by "you people." He finally looked at me like I was wasting his time. "I've been doing this for 30 years, he said. "Trust me. Unless you've had surgery or you're starving yourself, that weight is temporary." I tried explaining about the walking, the food logs, how I joined a support group at the community center. He cut me off before I could finish. "That's great and all, but biology always wins. Your body wants to be fat. Eventually, you'll stop pretending and go back to your old habits." I sat there staring at him. He was checking boxes on his clipboard like this was just another Tuesday, like he hadn't just told me everything I worked for was pointless. I asked if my blood work showed I wasn't pre-diabetic anymore. He shrugged and said the numbers were better, but that doesn't mean anything long term. "You'll be back here in 2 years needing diabetes medication," he said. "Maybe sooner. People like you always are. People like me." I asked what that meant exactly. He looked annoyed that I kept asking questions. "Obese patients," he said. "You all have the same story. Lose weight for a few months, get excited, then gain it all back plus more." I tried one more time to show him my notebook, all the research I'd done, the meal plans, the workout schedule I stuck to even when it was raining. He glanced at it for maybe 3 seconds and handed it back. "Look, I appreciate the effort, but let's be realistic here. You're probably eating more than you think and exercising less than you claim. The scale doesn't lie." That night, I sat in my car outside the clinic for almost an hour. Couldn't stop shaking. The worst part wasn't what he said about gaining the weight back. It was that I believed him. Maybe he was right. Maybe I was just fooling myself. The next morning, I didn't go on my walk for the first time in 9 months. That weekend, I ordered pizza for the first time since I started. Ate the whole thing while watching Netflix. Started thinking, what's the point if I'm just going to fail anyway? 2 weeks went by like that. I gained back 8 pounds, started avoiding the bathroom scale, stopped wearing the jeans that fit so perfectly. Then my best friend Amy showed up at my door unannounced on a Tuesday morning, had her walking shoes in one hand and my old progress notebook in the other. She'd driven over from her job during lunch break. "Let's go," she said. "One walk, just one. Then you can quit if you want." I told her I was done, that the doctor was probably right. She looked at me like I'd lost my mind. "Are you kidding me? You lost 90 pounds. Your blood pressure is normal. You can walk upstairs without getting winded." We walked 3 miles that day, then 4 the next. Amy kept showing up every morning until I started going on my own again. That was 6 years ago. I'm still walking. Actually started running last year. Completed my first 5K in October, but I never saw Dr. Williams again.